I don't want to do this review. I honestly don't. So I'm looking for optimism in the one place always. The one man who's always given me it. I can't read! Reviewing Dead End Molds. Which is not including, but not limited to, Dead End himself, Breakneck or Wild Rider, whichever you like to call him. Streetwise, he's okay. Prowl, I really like him. So let's get on down to it.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
This is honestly probably my least favorite mold. Not because it's terrible. Don't get me wrong. This is actually one of the best engineered molds of the line. And I can understand why people like it. It's a very nice mold. Like, look at these two. They look really nice. And then these are cop cars. They look cool. That's my problem, though. It's overused. Like, a general consensus, like, this whole line is just nothing but dead end molds. Everyone jokes about Alpha Bravo, but they're just more dead ends than there are Alpha Bravos. I just think it's overused as shit. And I honestly wish there was less of it. But I can't decide that, really. So, we're going to review it like this. Dead End, Wild Rider, Streetwise, Prowl, and Smokescreen. Let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away! And here we have Dead End in his vehicle mode, and it's kind of based on a Ferrari. I don't know which one, but I don't care. It's really nice looking. Really nice. Don't know why. Yeah, okay, there we go. Very nice. Rolls nicely. Has a cool little pipe thing. And foot gun. Per the usual. It's very nice. This is honestly, yeah, I understand why a lot of people said this was their favorite Stunticon mold. Mine was personally Breakdown because I thought this was okay at best. But it is a nice mold. Don't get me wrong. Although I hate it. Here's Breakneck or Wild Rider. I don't care what you call it. I'm going to probably call it Wild Rider the most because I like that name. He was an online exclusive like Quickslinger, and I got him first, and I liked him. He's very nice looking. Very, very nice. I really enjoy him. But that love went away quickly. But overall, I think he's a very nice addition. And I do like off-road on Minosaur, but he works just as well. Honestly, I think it looks really nice with Wild Rider. Personal preference. And here's Streetwise. It's a remold. And you know what? It was a breath of fresh air. It was nice. It was good. Everything was good. He has a light bar. He has patrol lights, remold, everything. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. They gave him a gun instead of a stupid smoke stacks. I liked it. It was nice. I really like the paint on this. It's just blue. But the rest of it, I wish there was more color back here. It's just bland. Very bland. But Streetwise gets a thumbs up in my book. Because, honestly, I feel like it's one of the best of the Dead End mold. It introduced a new concept. Very new concept. And then came Prowl. So Prowl came along, and you know what? I actually enjoyed Prowl very much. It makes sense for this mold. It looks really nice. I really actually love Prowl. In fact, it's probably my favorite of this whole Dead End mold. It honestly makes me almost feel like the Dead End mold doesn't suck. But that's a lie, and I don't like lying. He has a white gun. I wish it was like, I don't know, silver or something else, because that is a bit weird. But nonetheless, I do like it. It's very nice. There's more paint. I just generally think this is a better of the dead-end molds. So yeah, how could you make this any more terrible? That's how you make it terrible. You make Smokescreen out of it. Smokescreen should have been just that. But no, they'd rather just make him a goddamn police car. It makes no sense. Smokescreen's a race car. Why do you have numbers? He's not a cop car. There's his light bar. There's his headlights. It's stupid. No one likes Smokescreen. Like, general consensus, no one really likes Smokescreen that much. I hear, like, every time, it's like, if I'm going to buy this wave, I'm going to skip out on Smokescreen. Trailbreaker is better than Smokescreen. And I love Smokescreen as a character, and I love his toys. But this is just an embarrassment. They could have easily gone with the regular dead-end mold instead of the Streetwise one. Did they just lose it all of a sudden? Did they accidentally delete the files? Did they say, oh, we're done here, just get rid of it? Smokescreen is my least favorite of this mold. And that's saying something. Alright, so I'm not going to show you the differences between, the police car and the sports car versions of this mold. I'm just going to show you this because it's all the same. Literally all the same. No additional transformation, nothing. So, let's get to dead end. To make them a leg, it's quite simple. First, you do this. There you go. And pull this out. This is a bit tough today. Let me try. I'm just getting everywhere with this one. Hold on. And there we go. Dead end as a leg. Like literally, all the rest of this mold is a leg. They usually ask that you make dead end a arm. So let's do that. Something I do with Wild Rider, at least, is I give him that. It makes him look like he has a kneecap. You could do this too. It looks new. It looks nice. So let's go on to the arm mode. You can basically leave that there. You pull this down. You pull these out. Then you fold this out. You swap out this combiner port. And there you go. You rotate here. You do this. There you go. Bada bing, bada boop. Then you plug it in, and there is dead end as an arm. Now, it's cool. I give it that. It is a cool little thing. One thing I do this. It limits his articulation, but just like how I do my drag strip, it looks cool. Makes it look a bit G1 accurate. But whatever. You could do this. You could do what I'm doing. It doesn't matter, really. I think it looks nice. It just reminds me of how third party does their things. So, to make him a robot, you pull that out, of course. Then you pull this back. Now, you also flip this. You flip this like this. You flip this down, of course, and then you tab that in, and you do this, and then you do that. You do this, then you do that. You unplug that. You lift this up, and here we go. Now, we're not done yet. Let me rise up the camera. He has hands, of course, but they're on ratchets. Where's his... I suck at this. They're on hard ratchets, and I have no clue why. There we go. And there's dead end in robot mode.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Dead end in robot mode has mostly just red. Some orange. Some gray. Now, not to say that's bad. It's nice colors. I do enjoy them. It is dead end colors, after all. he's got a nice little head sculpt, nice colors. I like the purple. I don't necessarily hate this figure as much, but you know, it looks really nice. It's pretty good. For articulation, there's a small ball joint, swivel, bend. This one, oh, that's weird. Swivel, swivel, swivel. You get the idea with these kind of things. Same articulation throughout the board. All these figures, and you know, whatever. It's the same. It's just the same. Copy pasted. Now, of course, he comes with guns, and first off, combiner port, and foot gun. Though very loose there, but it does have some ports up here for that. Don't know why you would. And then, of course, he comes with his smokestack pipe. Now, this is cool and all. You can say it's a battering weapon. And that's cool, and I do like that. But they offer a secondary port, and the frick is this? I'm gonna get you. Oh, I missed you. Anyway. It makes no sense. Is it supposed to be done like this? Like it's a rocket launcher? I guess this is just for, you know, pegging in the side, but this is literally stupid. And again, I guess it's good that we did get it like this, or else I'd be complaining it looks really dumb. But alas, dead end. The Spawn. He comes. And here we have Wild Rider, and once again, he's just basic colors. He's just red, gray, bit of silver, some purple. But I really like Wild Rider out of all of them. He's very nice looking. And it's not just because, you know, he was a store exclusive, he was an online exclusive. It's just in general, I think he was nicer looking. He got a new head sculpt. That's very nice, and it's better ball joint than Dead End, which is weird. Same articulation, so I won't even bother. So, yeah, it's nice, and I really do enjoy it. Wild Rider is really good, and I do like him. He's very, very neat. Oh yeah, he comes with a gun again. He comes with a more lighter version of his of Dead End's thing. Still have the same problems with this, but hey, whatever. Wild Rider. And here we have Streetwise. And man, the figures that come from here. But I do like the look for Streetwise. I'm glad they, you know, made him different. He's a police car, after all. I didn't want him to just be the exact same thing as Dead End. It would look weird. But overall, I think Streetwise is really nice looking. I think he works well. I mean, yeah, he's got simplistic colors. Red, white, black. That's really about it. There's some silver on this figure, but that's primary, like, color. I mean, there's blue on the outside. That makes it, I guess it makes sense, since there was only like blue, gray, and white, and a bit of black on the outside, that it's only black, red, and white on the inside. But whatever. And new molded chest, and I do like that. I prefer that, actually. And I think this is where people started speculating there was going to be a Prowl, because it looks a lot like Prowl. Of course, he comes with a combiner foot gun. And he also comes with not a smokestack, but a shotgun. It comes with a scope. And I really, really like this. Look at it. 3 barrels, aka 3 ways of you're dead. And I really, really enjoy it. It's nice, and it's a new addition, and I think it's actually better than... It's like a better weapon. I'm glad they gave it to this mold, because gosh dang, I don't think the Dead End mold, the regular one, I don't think I could stand if it was another, you know, smokestack. Yeah, but I like this, and I think this suits well with Streetwise being a cop. Also, that's a nice looking head. Same articulation, but this time, he's got a ball joint, but it doesn't feel like it even moves up there. I mean, there's that. And of course, he can look side to side, but it doesn't feel like he can tilt. Alas, that sucks, but whatever. And here we have Prowl. And like I said, he's probably my favorite of this mold. It really is nice looking. It really fits Prowl very nicely. Now, I've always asked the questions like, well, does this beat the original? Well, honestly, I own the original, and mine's kind of sucks. So honestly, I do actually enjoy this a bit better than the original, the classics version. Mostly due to the fact that, well, first off, it's not broken, and it's not wobbly. But whatever. I do say that I wish there was somebody who could make, like, wings and such, and little rocket mounts, because it does look like they should have something like that. I think there's a kid on eBay that sells it. I could be wrong. And I do like this design, and I can understand some people might want it, like, you know, original, like the car hood extends to, like, here or something, but overall, I think Prowl's boobs right here is fine as they is. And, you know, it's black and white, and a little bit of blue, but that's actually cool. I'm glad they did that, because that's how Prowl works, and I really like that. And of course, it comes with his combiner foot gun, and unfortunately, the one thing I don't like about this figure is that he comes with a white gun instead of like something cool and painted up. It's just bland white. It makes no sense because the rest of his wave mates have been just bland, like, gray. Like, this gray right here. But whenever they went to Prowl, they're like, we got a lot of white. Just make it, you know, white. 10 out of 10. But overall, that's probably my only minor complaint about Prowl, because I really do enjoy Prowl. And once again, same articulation, and this time he actually has a lot of ball joint movement, because his head is very small. Very small. Small child. Here we have Smokescreen. As much as I complained about him in his vehicle mode, I think his robot mode looks well. Good. My only concern is it's very lacking in just general. Like, red, blue. That's his only colors. I mean, there's black, and just the smallest hint of silver, and the smallest hint of yellow. But overall, that's all about you get from Smokescreen. And, like, this whole, like, thing with the police cars has this. I wish they would have just honestly took the half from, like, regular Dead End, and it would have worked. Like, honestly, why didn't they just make this a regular Dead End mold? Take this chest part and the head, put it on a Dead End. It would have worked very much well. It would have worked perfectly. But nah, I guess they just deleted it all. They deleted all the files of the original Dead End. Oh well. It's basically Smokescreen, just different colors. I mean, same articulation. He's got a harder ball joint than Prowl, but whatever the hell. And of course he comes with his combiner foot gun thing, as per usual. And he comes with a shotgun that's actually painted up. I mean, there's a blue handle, but it's painted up. This shows to me that they used white. They used white mold for that gosh dang Prowl. But this one was blue, and they still painted it up. I can't complain too much, I guess. I mean, I can complain all that I want. But Smokescreen in vehicle mode I hate, but you know, and here he's okay, I guess. And here they are with size comparisons with Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, and as much as you can see with the classic Starscream, they're, by the head, they're taller than Starscream, but by the things on the very top, he's taller than the rest of them. And of course, he's Optimus Prime, so he's taller than all of them. So, yeah. Let's go on over to the overall review on these 5 figures of pure hatred.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
So, overall, would I highly recommend Dead End? Yeah, if you need a completed for the Minnesota line. He's good. I like him. What about Breakneck / Wild Rider? I like him. He's very nice looking. Better than Dead End himself. Very cool. Streetwise, if you want a complete Defensor, yeah, probably. He's nice. I do like him. He introduced a new mold. A mold within a mold. Prowl. Honestly, I really like Prowl out of all these things. And even though I do not like this mold, I think Prowl's great. Although I've said I haven't really recommended any of the other parts of this wave of for the Optimus Combiner. I do like this one, and if you don't have the Classics one, ain't bad. It ain't bad. But what about this shit? No. 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 Unless you really want to complete Skyrain. No. So, we're almost done. With the deluxes, at least. Let's get to it.